It's time for Recipe of the Day. When I sit down to make my meal plan on the weekend, when I write the word Monday down, I quite often write the word soup beside it. I haven't yet chosen the soup, but I know that if I make a big pot of soup on Monday, it is going to be great for lunch leftovers through the week, if I want a snack, anything like that. And so I am telling you about a delicious soup today. This is a 15-minute pasta e fagioli soup. So if you've had pasta e fagioli at Olive Garden, it's kind of similar to that one. Lots of beans. There's some bacon in this one, although you can skip the bacon if you want to make this one a meatless Monday soup. No problem. But yeah, it's got the beans and then it's got some nice veggies going on, herbs, lots of great flavor. What I love about it is ready in under 15 minutes. And that's just because of a couple little quick techniques that I use to get it done really fast. I will say one of the things that makes this version different from the Olive Garden one is that I use frozen lima beans in here. I just really love their bright green color and they add a fresh flavor. There is also a can of beans in here, so you do get that as well, but I just like the lima beans. Like I said, the color, the flavor, they're just great. Okay, let's jump into this delicious recipe. So, like I said, you're using lima beans. You're going to put the frozen lima beans into a big microwave safe bowl with 4 cups of that low sodium chicken stock. And I just want to say the Zoop chicken stock is sold in a 32-ounce glass jar. That 32 ounces is almost exactly the same as the 4 cups that we need. So you just need 1 jar of it to make this soup. That is going in the microwave on high for 7 minutes. That gets your broth heating up while you're focused on what's happening on the stove. If you would prefer, you could get out a big pot and pour those 4 cups of broth into the pot and heat that to a simmer in the pot. That's fine too. I just like this because out of the way, I don't have to think about it. It's in the microwave. Okay. While that is going, you're going to fill up a medium saucepan with hot tap water. We're going to get that water boiling so that we can cook up some pasta. We're using some little mini shells and that water is going to come up to a boil faster if we use the hot tap water. And so we're going to be able to cook that pasta faster. You see what I'm saying? So fill that with hot tap water, cover it and put it over high heat. That's going to be on one of your back burners. Once it comes to a boil, you're going to add some salt to that and then stir in your mini shells, 2 cups of them. And you're just going to cook those until they get to the desired doneness. Look at the box for the instructions on your pasta. Probably going to be about 6 minutes. Okay. While that broth is heating in the microwave and your pasta is cooking on the back burner, you're going to heat a large pot over medium heat. While it's heating, you're going to get 4 strips of bacon if you're using them and chop those up, add them to that big pot. Now, while that starts cooking in there, give it a little stir, you're going to get out some carrot matchsticks. This is one of my time-saving tricks for these quick soups is you buy those carrot matchsticks. They're already like julienne for you. And so then they're going to already be prepped, no peeling, no chopping really, and they're going to cook more quickly. I do like to run my knife through them though. So measure 1.5 cups of them onto your cutting board and just run a knife quickly through them. Then add them to the pot with the bacon and give that a stir. Then get 2 ribs of celery and finally chop that and add that to the pot as well. Give it a stir and then you want a small onion chopped and you add that to that bacon pot as well. You see how this soup is coming together quickly because we're multitasking, right? As some things are cooking, we're prepping other ingredients and that helps move this all along. Of course, if you are newer to cooking or if this kind of cooking stresses you out, you can do the mise en place. You can prep all the ingredients first and then you just add them as you go and you don't have to be like chopping and cooking at the same time. Whatever makes you happiest in your kitchen makes me happy to hear about. Okay, then you're going to mince up a garlic clove and add that to that bacon pot along with a 1/2 teaspoon of dry thyme leaves and a 1/2 teaspoon of dried rosemary, a pinch of crushed red pepper flakes, and a little bit of salt. Stir that up and then add a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes and a 15-ounce can of drained cannellini beans. Those are the white kidney beans, okay? Give that a stir and then put a lid on it, increase the heat to high and bring it up to a simmer. By then, your hot stock should be ready in the microwave. You can add that. It had the lima beans mixed into it. Remember, add that to your big pot and give that a stir. And by now, your pasta's probably done cooking as well. You can drain that and stir that in as well. Everything is hot and ready. Serve that with some breadsticks and a salad, and you've got an amazing Monday dinner. I will put the link to this recipe in the show notes for this podcast episode, or you could head to cookthestory.com/ROTD and get it there. Everything there is arranged by date, so it's helpful to know that today is February 17th of 2025. And if you are looking for more delicious ideas like this one, make sure you're following me on social media. I have stuff coming out there all the time for you to check out. I am Cook the Story in all the places that I'm at. So that is Pinterest, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. You'll find me there, Cook the Story. And I'm Christine Pittman from cookthestory.com, thecookful.com, the all-new chicken cookbook, and from this podcast, Recipe of the Day. I hope you have a great day. Let's get cooking.